These prospective students are getting a chance to see what Montreal's Concordia University is all about, but the school says there are fewer of them.
We have seen a decline in our open house pre-registration numbers.
And the school says it's only expected to get worse. Last week, the federal government announced it's cutting back on immigration, reducing the number of new permanent residents by more than 20% next year. That's on top of a reduction in international student permits.
There's been a whole series of announcements that have done real damage to the Canada brand.
Seneca Polytechnic says it's temporarily closing its Markham, Ontario campus as a result.
It didn't make much sense to continue to run a campus that was losing enrollment. Look, we've got to get our house in order in Canada. Right now, the word out there in the world is that Canada doesn't want international students.
It has been a tough year.
In Montreal, both Concordia and McGill University have also been forced to hike tuition for out-of-province and foreign students, a move Quebec says is meant to protect the French language.
The questions are still coming in from students who have concerns about what that all means, and we don't necessarily have all of the answers yet.
The federal government argues the immigration cuts are meant to correct the balance after admitting a record number of temporary workers after the pandemic. But the head of an organization promoting international studies in Canada says the decision is short-sighted.
These are global talent that have chosen Canada as their place for learning and professional growth, who emerge from our institutions with Canadian credentials, who speak one, if not both, official languages, and have a tremendous amount of potential to contribute.
Now that potential talent, she says, may go elsewhere. Sarah Levitt, CBC News, Montreal.